Alright, YouTube, so basically I decided to put together a video just going through the cars that I've had over the course of the last year and a half. And I'm not going to do too much of the 2013 because that car really wasn't anything special. But the car that I want to get to, but I will show it to you right quick. But the car that I want to get to that has caused a little bit of, I wouldn't say confusion, but has definitely put some very interesting comments in my comment box, is the 2016 RT Road and Track Package. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the window sticker. I bought the car brand new, fresh off the lot, granite metallic gray. Did a review on the car. The one thing I didn't do is I didn't show the window sticker. And that's something that I should have done. But I didn't think, you know, this whole super track pack thing was going to get blown that far out of proportion. So I decided to go ahead and show you guys the window sticker. So as you can see, the window sticker clearly states super track pack. If you want to question Dodge, then question Dodge. But that's what my window sticker says. And the car was actually almost fully equipped. The only thing I didn't have was the adaptive cruise control. That's the only thing I didn't have. It pretty much had everything else. The leather and suede seats with the RT stitching. It was actually the complete package. Very nice car. You know, I absolutely enjoyed it. LED lights, all that good jazz. It had a different kind of wheel, which represented the fact that it was a super track pack. And the RT was also in red. That was a special add-on feature that they had for the super track pack. Now, on to my Daytona 392. I also bought this car brand spanking new. Very, 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 very enjoyable car. I miss it a little bit, not much, but I do miss it a little bit. It is an awesome car. And if you are in the market and you're thinking about, should I buy a Hellcat or should I buy a 392? If you're purchasing a daily driver, get a RT or a 392. A Hellcat is not meant to be daily driven unless you just have already put aside an ass ton of money for gas alone. So the 392 pretty much came with everything that you could possibly want. It even had pieces of a Hellcat on it, of course, as far as the brake size, as far as the wheel and tire package. And once you add the taser to it, the car actually performed like a original SRT8. So that's what made the car so special to me. The Daytona 392 is probably the perfect bridge between the actual SRT and the 392s. I love the scat packs, but they don't, I mean, the brakes don't come as big, and the tire size is only a 245 versus a 275. So the Daytona 392 is actually a perfect bridge between the 392 and the actual SRT8 392. Both have the same engine, but you don't get the adjustable suspension. Now, I will say this. Owning a Hellcat now, if I could go back and redo the whole 392 purchase, I would definitely do that, and I would definitely spring for the actual SRT8 with the adjustable suspension. And the reason why I say that is because having those options now, it makes a huge difference. The car completely rides way different in street mode. I wouldn't compare it to a Cadillac, but I would say it's definitely a lot smoother than your average 392 Scat Pack or Daytona 392. The suspension is definitely a lot lighter. It definitely soaks up bumps a lot more. So if you can afford to spring for it and spend the extra $6,000, then go for it. But if you just want the 392 and you want the engine, then a Scat Pack or a Daytona 392 is probably going to be your best bet. But knowing what I know now, I would definitely spring for the $6,000 adjustable suspension, which would be an upgrade, of course. And you also get the performance pages and all of that. But if that's what you're looking for, if you don't really care about the suspension being a little harsh, and you actually are a huge fan of the Scat Pack or the Daytona 392, then a $250 mod called the Z Automotive Taser will put you right in the game. You can get your performance pages, you can change your splash screens, you can do the whole nine, and the car actually responds to the Taser very, very, very well. And I know that from personal experience. So the Daytona 392 Destroyer Gray was a great option. I absolutely loved the car. It was an awesome purchase. But there was one car in particular that I've been chasing since it's been out in 2015. And that was the SRT Hellcat Charger. I've been chasing that car, and I'm so happy that I was blessed and able enough to be able to purchase this car. And it is an amazing vehicle. The car is absolutely amazing. No question, no doubts. The car is absolutely amazing. And I don't regret my purchase, not one bit. I don't really care that it doesn't have a sunroof. You let the windows down and listen to the whine of the supercharger and the exhaust note, I completely forget that I don't have a sunroof. And I love the way the car performs. I actually feel like that the SRT Hellcat is actually 3 cars in one. And the reason why, and let me explain myself, because I know some people they'll take a statement and they'll run with it in the wrong direction. So let me clarify what I mean. So basically what I mean when I say that is the adjustable suspension. I love the fact how you can actually tune the car down to where you don't even notice the power. I actually drove around town in valet mode, and the car drove like a V6. You couldn't tell that there was 707 horsepower lurking up under the hood. And I absolutely love that. The street suspension is absolutely amazing. That's why I feel like it's 3 cars, due to the adjustable suspension. The adjustable suspension in street mode, the car rides absolutely super smooth. Sport mode, it feels just like a 392. And in track mode, that's when I feel like I have a SRT Hellcat. The shifts are aggressive. The suspension is firm. It has little to no give, and it's just planted to the road. And I feel like in street mode, I have a nice luxury car. In sport mode, I feel like I have a Daytona 392 again. And in track mode, I feel like I have a full-blown Hellcat. And I just think the car is an awesome car. I'm super happy I bought the car. Ivory pearl white. I also have the window sticker to that as well. But I didn't purchase that brand new. And for the record, none of my cars have been leased. I have never leased a car in my life. I've just been blessed enough to be able to trade up, and I know a lot of people want to do that, and the way that you can do that is for one, and I'll say this, and some people are gonna disagree with me, some people are gonna agree, but you have to be super aggressive on your payments. Meaning, when I say super aggressive, meaning if your payment is $350, you need to pay $450. The reason being is because if you're only paying what your car note is, then you gotta X out. You you need to call your bank and ask, what is the dollar amount of the interest that you're paying per month? If you ask the dollar amount of what you're paying per month, and some of them will actually break it down to you by the day. Like, for instance, my Hellcat car note is due on the 25th of every month. Okay, starting on the 1st of every single month, my interest is $8 a day. So if I wait all the way until the 25th, then we can do the math on that, okay? Then that's how much extra I need to pay if I don't pay it early. And another key also is making your payments early. Just because your payment's due on the 25th, you don't have to pay it on the 25th. If you get paid on the 2nd or the 3rd and you have the money to do so, then go ahead and make that monthly payment. Because what you're doing is you're cutting out that interest. The minute I got this car loan and the bank that's financing me called, the first thing I asked them, they was like, well, do you have any questions? And I said, yes. What is the dollar amount of interest that I am paying on this car a month? And $8 a day, that's not bad at all. $8 a day. That's the interest that I'm paying on my car. $8 a day. So, like I said, we can do the math on that. And I think that's a little over, that's like $100 and some odd dollars. But anyway, $8 a day. So I said, well, okay, well, I normally pay my mortgage the end of the month before, so that's out of the way. And I normally get my check probably, I normally get another check the week, probably a week or maybe 2 weeks into the next month, which is normally like the 11th or the 12th or something like that. Or sometimes it falls on like the 7th or the 8th, which is fine. So I'll go ahead and make that monthly payment, and I'll pay an extra $100. That's how you guys knock out loans. I just wanted to give you guys that pointer. But like I said, if you guys are purchasing cars, and some of you may already know this, but now if you can't afford to do it, then it is what it is. But if you can afford to do it, then go ahead and pay early on that monthly payment. That's actually better. Pay extra on the monthly payment. That'll definitely help. And because they actually gave me within $7,000 of, they gave me, so basically when I traded in my Daytona 392, the remaining balance was $40,300. And they gave me $33,500, and I dropped $3,000 down. So, and they actually lowered the price of the Hellcat for me, and everything worked out great. My payment only went up $100. So I think that's absolutely amazing. I absolutely love the car. The car has been it's everything I ever dreamed of. I can't deny that. It is everything I've ever dreamed of, and I hope you guys stay tuned. But I just wanted to give you guys this clip. Hopefully I didn't ramble too much, but I wanted to give you guys this clip of just the cars that I've purchased since I've started my channel. These are the cars that I purchased. And if you guys have any questions on any particular car, if you have any one of these particular cars and you're curious about the next mod, and you want to know, or you see a mod that I did, which I didn't mod very many, I didn't do very many mods to these cars because I kind of knew I wasn't going to keep them that long. But I actually already have a Hellcat mod on the way. So, and I'll of course do a review on that as well. But if you guys have any questions about some of the mods that I've done, then feel free to shoot me a message, man. If you guys are in the Atlanta area, feel free to shoot me a message. I'll be at Caffeine and Octane this Sunday. If you guys see me walking around, come holler at me. A lot of people that I meet on YouTube, we actually link up, and they're actually my friends now, believe it or not. My homeboy Reggie, that has the Destroyer Gray Hellcat. Another buddy of mine, we actually just happen to be in the same car club. He actually just joined. and he has a Mustang, but he loves Chargers as well. And it doesn't matter what kind of car you have. You know what I mean? If you're a car enthusiast, man, then it's nothing. We can ride out. That's nothing. So basically, man, if you guys are in the Atlanta area and you guys want to get together and ride, then let's do that. Not a problem whatsoever, man. But hopefully everybody have an awesome week, a blessed day. Man, stay tuned to the channel. I got new camera mounts coming. That's definitely something I ordered because I want to get some good footage with this Hellcat. So stay tuned, man. Thank you guys for tuning in to Gargoyle 392. Adversity is my gym.